Decided to write the book, I think, because I wanted to celebrate women in general. Of course, I want, why not? We're fabulous. And I just thought we can do so much more than we give ourselves credit for. And I'm passionate about that because I give my performers a hard time about being great on stage. Their job is to absolutely get you out of your seats, clapping and screaming and loving every minute and feeling something. It's always about feeling. It's about that for all of us too. It isn't just about them on the stage or celebrity. It's about all of us. I just think that we should celebrate who we are as women because at the end of the day, if you live your life with phenomenal purpose, you're leading by example. If you're doing this every day, you're showing other people of how phenomenal behavior can change the world, because it can. Because when you lead by example, you can actually change the world. You can change the world around you. Therefore, you're setting the standard. Who doesn't want to be a part of that? Each one of us individually can do just the smallest thing. If you got up this morning when you didn't feel like getting up, that's phenomenal. So I think it's phenomenal when regular everyday people have to do regular everyday things like make breakfast, get the kids to school, or whatever it is you need to do. That's phenomenal too. So don't forget to celebrate the small things, because I think that's so important. When you choose to make the best of yourself individually, whatever thought process that may be, whatever style that may be, then that's phenomenal for you. It's a step process. I feel like sometimes women need permission to feel good. I don't know if any of you have ever felt that in any area of your life, but I absolutely refuse to have to feel like that because of somebody else. I think that it's important that we are strong enough, our own superheroes, to be able to build our strength without the need of the support of somebody else. It's great to have support from other people and women's groups and so on, but I think that if you can support yourself, you can uplift yourself at any moment, just like that, like a performer has to do when they go on stage, no matter how they feel. When we were in Munich, some tech stuff went wrong, the bridge fell, smashed both of his knees. We were all stood at the side of the stage going, oh my God, this is not good. And he still got up and he finished Earth Song. That to me was phenomenal. I never forget that moment as long as I live. I just remember thinking, that's professionalism. That kind of, it's an analogy, if you like, for how I look at my life. Even if I fall on both my knees, guess what? I'm going to get up and finish the song. I'm setting women missions to go on in their life, to build their journey to achieve their dream. And it's a practical mission. And if you take each step, you will actually achieve what you need to. If you don't care about your dreams, why should anybody else? Ask yourself that every day. If you don't care about you, I mean, I'm sure you will do, else you wouldn't be here, but so you're already phenomenal because you've taken the step to be successful. You have to care, and you have to have passion. Your mind is actually your premier business plan. So before you go into a business meeting with all the planning that you've done, make sure your mind is right first. If I were to ask you to approach your mindset like a business plan, what thoughts would you immediately change right now? And never allow limiting beliefs or other people to become what define you in the end. That's the worst. Really, don't become what somebody else wants you to become because you're not brave enough to be who you are. I knew that when I went in there, I've got to tell them, no, you need to move Beyonce because she's in my way. Well, they did. Next one is a big one for me, vision. Because without vision, my CV would quite simply be a blank piece of paper. Literally. Everything on my CV is about a vision I had, and I decided to go and achieve that dream. So, if you don't have clear vision for your goals, then no one else will either. It worked. And I think it worked because of our passion and our belief. And I was mad at him too for thinking I was the secretary. I was like, I can't even type. So seriously, if you have an idea and you believe in it and you're passionate and you have the vision, go and do something with it. Little kid from stage school with a massive afro and a huge dream. He wasn't allowed to be an Annie because there wasn't orphan material apparently. I don't get that. How can I not be orphan material? It's acting. Okay, knowledge really is power because if you don't learn, you're not going to go forward. Your potential isn't going to grow. I became a director because I decided to learn something that nobody would teach me. you see what I mean? I became a director because I learned what to do. I became more valuable. I got paid more money. Then I did that for quite a while, and the next thing happened, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. Now I can demand whatever I want. So what I'm saying is that don't just sit there and wait for someone to bring it for you. You need to do your research, grow your knowledge, grow your potential. If you don't get bigger, you can't just be all about, well, I know this already. You need to grow your potential and learn things you don't know. If you don't work, nothing else will. It's all common sense, it's so obvious, but we don't listen. But I urge you, if you want to be phenomenal, you absolutely have to take care of yourself. Now they're gone, there's loads of space for loads more new assets, new people, new things, new potential, new knowledge, new growth. The whole thing together means you're phenomenal. So when did you check not just your bank account, but your personal network as well? So those are some of the tools. I have 20 tools in the book. Like I said, the philosophy is about supersizing your life, becoming the superhero of your life, and not apologising for it. Take responsibility for your lives. And if you are, well done, you're phenomenal anyway. And if you know somebody who's not, maybe try and help them. Help them to take charge of their life, be of service to people. And if you're not living a life that serves you right now, then what are you doing?